Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Monalisa Rumbai, bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. After the retreat held at the Monte Calveiro Rosminian House in Domodossola, the General Council's summer plenary session is officially underway. The opening of the session, with a marked time of recollection and spirituality, as explained by the Vicar of the Rector Major, Father Stefano Martlogio, served to prepare for the intense days of service in the worldwide animation and governance of the congregation, to which the Rector Major, Father Angel Fernandez Arteme, and his council are now called. After returning to Valdoco on the evening of Thursday, 8 June 2023, the General Council members are busy in the first days of actual work, that is from the 12th to the 23rd of June, accompanying the newly appointed provincials who arrived in Valdoco for the orientation course dedicated to them. Every year, the Provincial Feast Day is an opportunity for thanksgiving for the life, vocation and mission of all the Salesians who make up the Portuguese Salesian St. Anthony's Province POR. This year, the feast day was the occasion to celebrate Father Jose Anibal Mendonca. At the end of the 6-year period of his mandate as provincial, the Salesians community in Manic hosted the Provincial Feast Day on the 10th of June. On behalf of all Salesians, the POR Vice Provincial, Father Jose Chavez, spoke to thank and remember the way in which Father Jose Anibal Mendonca guided the province on the path of charismatic fidelity. Like Don Bosco in his name, he said, with the cooperation of the provincial community, the most appreciated virtues, achievements, attitudes and feelings that marked his action during the mandate were presented. Father Chavez also congratulated the provincial for the way in which he led the province, especially during the pandemic, with a commitment to accompany and help the seeds of goodness of the Salesian charism that Father Mendonca sowed, growed and flourish. For his part, the provincial said, the priority task of the provincial is to take care of the vocation of every Salesian, recalling the recommendation of the Rector Major. In this way, seeing the value of every Salesian was one of the elements that marked his mandate. In fraternal atmosphere during the afternoon, the participants celebrated the anniversaries of profession and ordination of some Salesians. 14 formators from the Polish provinces came together from 12 to 14 June for a formation program at the Interprovincial Theological Studentate in Krakow. It is a traditional event each year that selects important and current topics for formation courses. On the evening of the first day, 12th June, after adoration of the Blessed Sacrament, Father Marcin Kanowski, Superior of the Salesian Province of Poland Krakow PLS, gave the traditional Salesian good night. During the following days, in addition to the Eucharistic celebrations and moments of fellowship, the formators delved into various topics, forming an opinion on young confreres, criteria, tools, and ways to evaluate the human and spiritual maturity of clerics. Working in a formation team, presented by Father Cyprian Clarks, OP, forming an opinion on young confreres, workshop format, presented by Father Jerzy Mikwa, SDB, Director of Novices for many years. The formation of candidates in the context of abuse in the church, presented by Father Adam Zaks, SJ, Roundtable, the organization of the post-novitiate in Krakow. Other challenges that await us in view of the lack of vocations, pathology in spirituality and formation. Challenging certain attitudes of candidates for the priesthood and religious life. Analysis attempt at evaluation, presented by Father Thomas Knob, a spirituality theologian, psychotherapist, spiritual guide. The coordinator of the meeting was Father Zygmunt Kotska, PLS Vice Province. 140 students from 14 districts of Nepal participated in a 50-day summer vocational training program at the Don Bosco Techo Center. The program started on the 23rd of April and ended with the graduation ceremony at which the Chief District Officer of Lalitpur presided. The students who had just completed the Secondary Education Examination SEE were very happy to have completed the course and receive their certificate of skill training from the CDO. The Don Bosco Institute has conducted this summer vocational training program for the past 7 years. The director of the institute, Father Philip Xavier, organized the training program very efficiently together with the 2 directors of the Kathmandu centers and other Salesian personnel from the center. The vocational training program consisted of 5 training courses: basic computer science, graphics and media, electrician, tailoring and beautician. They also had guidance and advice in career choice and sessions on personality development. The overall program consisted of several extracurricular activities such as talent shows, sports and picnics. The CDO thanked the institute for rendering these services in his district from 2001 onwards and advised students to use these market-oriented training courses with interest and to make good use of the skills acquired. He also met the guests, the Salesians and the staff of the institute. The superiors of 10 Salesian provinces and vice provinces from 6 regions, Africa, Madagascar, East Asia Oceania, America South Cone, South Asia, Central and North Europe and Inter-America are currently in Valdocco, Turin at the mother house of the Salesian congregation to participate in the formation course for newly appointed provincials. The meeting, scheduled from 12 to 23rd of June, addresses many specific aspects of the provincial service of animation and governance that has added value in the opportunity for a confidential and direct conversation that each provincial has with the Rector Major and from time to time with the various members of the General Council to receive pointers from them regarding the direction to be followed together, and in exchange for the newly appointed superiors of pass on information regarding the day-to-day circumstances in which the Salesian mission is carried out on the ground. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.